A tramp standing by the side of the road. Suddenly, a large limousine about half a block long pulls up right next to him. Then, one of the tinted windows in the back rolls down with an expensive electronic purr. From inside the car emerges a hand wearing a white cotton glove. The hand is waving a crisp $50 bill. Silently, the gloved hand beckons to the tramp. The tramp does a double take and looks behind him, convinced that the hand must be beckoning to someone else. And then he realizes that this $50 bill is for him. He can't believe his luck. Beaming from ear to ear and back again, he walks up to the hand, to the limo, and takes the money. The window closes, and just as quietly and mysteriously as it arrived, the limo glides away and is soon lost in traffic. The tramp stands gazing after it for a long time. The next day, again the limo draws up next to him. This time, however, he's somewhat less surprised and also a little less grateful. The same thing happens the next day, and the next, and the next, and the next, and this goes on for a month. One day, the limo draws up next to the tramp, but the window doesn't go down. After a few seconds, he taps on the window lightly, but it still doesn't go down. So then he starts to knock on it. Harder and harder and harder. He starts to shout and kick the door. "Where's my $50? Where's my $50? We're grateful for a gift in direct proportion to our feeling that we don't deserve it. The name Jew comes from the name Yehuda. The root of Yehuda is lahodot, which means to thank. We Jews are quite literally the thankers. But lahodot can also mean to admit. What's the connection between thanking and admitting? To the extent that I can admit that I really didn't deserve something, to that same extent will I say thank you. The job of the Jewish people in this world is to testify that there is a God. As the prophet Isaiah writes, "You are my witnesses." So if our job is to be witnesses, why are we called the Jews, the thankers, or the admitters? The answer is that if you don't feel that life is just one enormous present, you'll never see God. But if you see the gift, you can see the giver.